Listening Comprehension. In this section of the test, you will have an opportunity to demonstrate your ability to understand conversation and talks in English. There are 3 parts to this section, and each part has special directions. All questions should be answered on the basis of what is stated or implied by the speakers. You will not be allowed to take notes or write in your test book when you take the actual Toefl test. It will be helpful to work on this test the same way. Part A. Directions. In Part A, you will hear short conversations between 2 people. After each conversation, you will hear a question about the conversation. Neither the conversations nor the questions will be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers in your book and choose the best answer. Finally, find the number of the question on your answer sheet and shade in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Listen to an example. On the recording, you will hear,
"Boy, it's rough out there. I almost got into 3 accidents on a 15-minute drive."
"People seem to forget how to drive when it snows."
What does the man mean?
In your book, you will read, A. Forgetting how to drive causes accidents. B. The boy forgot how to drive and had an accident. C. Driving appears to get worse when it snows. D. The man needs to learn how to drive in the snow. You learn from the conversation that people tend to drive worse in the snow. The best answer to the question, "What does the man mean?" is C. Driving appears to get worse when it snows. Therefore, the correct choice is C. Test 6, Part A.
Question number 1.
Is it necessary to book my return flight now?
No, ma'am, but I suggest you do it at least a week in advance.
What will the woman probably do? Question number 2.
What a beautiful sight.
Those lakes look like puddles from up here.
Where is this conversation taking place? Question number 3.
How did you rip your dress?
I got it caught in the door as I was getting out of the car.
What's wrong with the woman's clothing? Question number 4.
I hope to spend some time with Jeremy when I get to Texas.
Have you called the head to let him know you're coming?
Why does the man want to do? Question number 5.
I'm missing my necklace. Has anyone turned one in?
No, they haven't. Have you checked Lost and Found?
What did the woman lose? Question number 6.
Could you help me move this bookcase?
Sorry, I have a bad shoulder.
Why does the woman want help? Question number 7.
Do you have change for $1?
Will quarters do?
What will the woman give the man? Question number 8.
Hello, I'm here to pick up a package.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but this parcel is at our downtown office.
Where is this conversation taking place? Question number 9.
Thank you so much for stopping.
No problem. Would you like me to call a tow truck?
What has happened to the man? Question number 10.
I see you're going for a run. Mind if I come along?
Are you sure you can keep up?
What does the woman imply? Question number 11.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, but the fire is spreading. Where's the nearest phone?
What will the man do next? Question number 12.
$50? When I came last week it was priced at $42.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Our sale ended Saturday.
What happened on Saturday? Question number 13.
I thought you weren't coming today. Carrie arrived an hour ago.
I had a dentist appointment this morning, so I took a cab.
What can be assumed about the woman and Carrie? Question number 14.
Did Steve bring the books back to the library?
Not yet. He tends to procrastinate.
What does the man say about Steve? Question number 15.
Has your daughter applied to any college yet?
No, she has to get her act together.
What does the man mean? Question number 16.
What time does the wildlife documentary come on?
I'm not sure. Do you have the paper?
What will the woman probably do? Question number 17.
I hear it's going to rain tomorrow.
It's a good thing. The grass is starting to turn brown.
Why does the man want it to rain? Question number 18.
Greg is coming back from vacation tomorrow.
That's good. I've had all this extra work for the past 2 weeks.
How long has Greg been gone? Question number 19.
Hello. Is this the theater ticket office?
No, I'm sorry. This is a clothing store.
What did the man do? Question number 20.
How do you manage to get such good grades?
Believe me, it doesn't come naturally.
What does the woman mean? Question number 21.
Should we pack now, or should we wait until tonight?
Let's pack tonight because we need to pick up the tickets before the office closes.
What will they do first? Question number 22.
That will be $15.75, please.
Wait a minute. That's not the sale price.
What does the man expect? Question number 23.
We should go now. I don't want to be late.
Don't worry. We have time. Just have a seat.
What best describes the woman? Question number 24.
Are you ready to go to the park?
Yeah, but let's have something to eat before we headed out.
Where are they going? Question number 25.
I'm sorry, sir. It will be another 20 minutes.
But I've been waiting for an hour already.
Why is the man upset? Question number 26.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but we are closing now.
Could I just make a quick call?
What does the woman want to do? Question number 27.
I've been having trouble sleeping at night.
Maybe you should cut down on the coffee.
What does the man imply? Question number 28.
Could you tell Eric to meet me at the restaurant in an hour?
Sure, I'll pass it on.
What does the woman mean? Question number 29.
I would like to apply for a cash card, please.
Fill out this form and hand it out to one of the tellers.
What type of work does the woman probably do? Question number 30.
I need to pick up my prescription from the pharmacy.
I've noticed your allergies have been acting up lately.
What can be assumed about the man?
This is the end of Test 6, Part A. Directions. In Part B, you will hear longer conversations. You will hear several questions after each conversation. Neither the conversations nor the questions will be repeated. After you hear the question, read the 4 possible answers in your book and choose the best answer. Finally, find the number of the question on your answer sheet and shade in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Remember, you should not take notes or write on your test pages. Test 6, Part B.
Questions 31 through 34.
Did you see the front page of the paper? It shows a house here in San Francisco that collapsed into a giant sinkhole.
You're kidding. What was the cause?
It says here that a pipe leak from an aging sewer system eroded the surrounding soil, which caused the sewer to cave in and the house to collapse. I guess many of the sewer systems built before 1950 are at risk of collapse.
My parents' house is only 1 block away from the house that was destroyed. Is there anything they can do to prevent this from happening again?
They have a special sonar called a sewer eel that can determine the condition of the system through the sound of the earth around the sewer. I'm not so sure how it works.
Yeah, but what they can do to prevent sinkhole from forming?
It says that they dig down and either replace or strengthen the sewer walls.
Question number 31. Why is the woman concerned? Question number 32. What happened to the house in San Francisco? Question number 33. What's the cause of the problem? Question number 34. What is a sewer eel? Questions 35 through 38.
Hi, I'm sorry to bother you so late, but do you have an extra light bulb I could borrow?
Sure. Let me get it. You know, they are working on a new technology that may soon replace light bulbs and fluorescent lighting.
Really?
Yeah. It is called fusion lighting. It's a lollipop-sized bulb which has no filament to burn out and no electrodes to evaporate. Its lifespan is indefinite because there is nothing to wear out.
Then what powers it? Nuclear energy?
Well, no. Actually, it is the same device that heats your food in microwave oven.
Well, what will they come up with next? When will it be available to the public?
I'm not sure. It hasn't been marketed yet. And I read that they're going to try it in shopping, malls and factories first.
Well, when it finally comes out, I'll be the first in line to buy one.
Question number 35. What does the man want? Question number 36. What's the new technology called? Question number 37. What's the advantage of the new technology? Question number 38. Where will the new technology first be tried out?
This is the end of Test 6, Part B. Part C. Directions. In Part C, you will hear several talks. You will hear some questions after each talk. Neither the talks nor the questions will be repeated. After you hear a question, read the 4 possible answers in your book and choose the best answer. Finally, find the number of the question on your answer sheet and shade in the space that corresponds to the letter of the answer you have chosen. Listen to an example.
Gene Kelly, singer, dancer, actor, and choreographer, died yesterday from complications resulting from a series of strokes. He was 83 years old. Kelly film career spanned over 3 decades. Thought his talent were many. Kelly will be remembered most for his dancing. He danced his way into our hearts through legendary movies such as Singing in the Rain and American in Paris. These, along with his many other films, will help keep Kelly's memory alive for decades to come.
Now listen to a sample question.
What does this talk concern?
In your book, you will read A. A movie promotion. B. An award ceremony. C. A dance studio advertisement. D. An obituary. The best answer to the question, what does this talk concern, is D. An obituary. Therefore, the correct choice is D. Now listen to another sample question.
What is Gene Kelly most remembered for?
In your book, you will read A. His choreography. B. His acting. C. His dancing. D. His legend. The best answer to this question, what is Gene Kelly most remembered for, is C. His dancing. Therefore, the correct choice is C. Remember, you should not take notes or write on your test pages. Test 6, Part C.
Questions 39 through 42 refer to the following talk.
Teachers are always looking for new and innovative ways to teach math. One elementary teacher in Texas has developed an addition game using a deck of cards. First, each student receives a deck of cards and is instructed to remove all cards with number greater than 6. Next, they draw a 3-column chart with the headings less than 10, 10, and more than 10. Third, students turn over 2 cards at a time, decide on the sum of the 2 cards, and write the number sentence, such as 2 plus 4, under the correct column. When all the students have completed at least one game, they all gather for a class meeting, with the teacher, to discuss the outcome of their work. This particular game is useful for developing addition as well as sorting skills.
Question number 39. Who developed this game? Question number 40. What materials are needed for this game? Question number 41. What's the main purpose of this game? Question number 42. What's done with the 3-column chart? Questions 43 through 46 refer to the following talk.
The era of organized crime has been romanticized in the movies for decades, but in truth it has left a trail of blood, death, and heartache in the lives of both the innocent and the guilty. One infamous gangster who terrorized the country in the late 1920s through the mid-30s was John Dillinger. Dillinger and his gang were responsible for the murder of countless innocent people during their bank heists and getaway attempts. Gangster life wasn't the glamorous fantasy that the media portrayed it to be. Reality showed a peaceless existence of insecurity and violence. Never could they settle in one place or keep the same identity for an extended period of time. When they suffered gunshot wounds, they would either have to treat themselves or invade a doctor's home at gunpoint demanding treatment. Very few members of organized crime live to see old age. Either they die at the hands of law enforcement officers or at the hands of each other. Of the 5 members of Dillinger's gang, 2 were gunned down by the police and 3 killed in FBI shootouts. One of the members' death, Homer Van Meter, is believed to have been ordered by underworld counterparts for talking too much about his crimes.
Question number 43. Who was John Dillinger? Question number 44. To whom does the speaker give credit for romanticizing gangster life? Question number 45. What does the speaker see as the reality of a life of crime? Question number 46. Who is thought to be responsible for Homer Van Meter's death? Questions 47 through 50 refer to the following talk.
In the late 1980s, some Native American tribes were granted the right to run high-stakes gambling facilities regardless of the prohibitions in bordering states. The result was a handful of Indians became fabulously rich, and the debate delineating who belongs to a tribe was brought to a head. Most tribes use a method called blood quantum to determine tribal membership. Under this code, anyone with 25% or 50% Indian blood qualifies to be a tribe member. Some Indian activists claim that the quanta is demeaning. Others, however, say that with so many Indians living off the reservations, it is the only way to determine who is connected to a tribe.
Question number 47. How have some Indian tribes become wealthy? Question number 48. What controversy is described in this talk? Question number 49. What is the blood quantum method? Question number 50. How do activists view quanta?